Hey, I'm Scottie and thanks for joining me. In this video I'm going to show you how I sketch this photo reference. I'll start with the main shape of the face and I'm going down the hair. I like to try and draw this in one line. Okay, now the hat, it's like this. Hopefully we get the main shapes in there. Top of the hat, the face, the neck. That's where the shoulder straps are. I sit back and look at that photo and I know that between the top hairline and the chin, a third down is the eyebrow, so I'm shading where they are really lightly, which is easy to do with a 2H pencil. It's a very light pencil, a very hard pencil. And then the nose is about there. Okay, I should actually add a bit of details like the nostrils and the side of the nose. You can see that a little bit. And then between the chin and the nose, usually about halfway, you can see in the photo, it's about halfway is a split in the mouth. I'm going to dark a bit between the lips. And then I'll try and squeeze in. I might not have left enough room there, but that's the lip. Bottom of the lip. And then bottom of the chin. So this distance between the bottom of the chin and the nose and the eyebrow should be the same. Now let's sculpt the chin. Okay, eyes. So I'm following the side of the nose up and about between the eyebrow and that point in the corner of the nose, about 2/3 up. Okay, and then the top. And then the top there. So it's a bit, yeah, she's got quite dark shadows under this bottom eyelid. Okay, so I find this a bit easier now. I've done the light construction, I know where things go, and then these, because they're not too hard, there's less chance I get them wrong. Okay, now I'm trying to get the shape of the face accurate. Don't worry if the sketch doesn't look 100% like the photo reference. Because we're just using it really for inspiration and practice. Okay, so the neck's way too wide, so I'm using the shadow of the hair to change that shape. So I can see it comes down from the corner of the eye. It's more like there. Okay. And also one of the most tricky parts, that iris. So now, because I've just done it lightly, I can look back and add a little bit. And I have my rubber on standby. Another bit there. Now I'm looking at the top of the eyelid. Is that distance the same? It's close enough. Sort of comes here a bit more. Pretty happy with that. You can see the light on the neck. So this shape. Okay, now I'm wondering if I bother doing anything with the hat. I'll fix up that shape of the chin. Okay, so I've got like a shadow construction, and now I go to my Mars Lumograph 8B pencil, and I've been starting at the eye. I've been starting here and adding little sections of shadow. And then sitting back and thinking, does it match? I don't want to add too much. I might do the other eyelid to help give me time to work out what I'm going to do with the iris. Okay. Maybe I'll leave the eye like that for a little bit, and I'll do some subtle little lines here to the nose. This shape here, sometimes I get it wrong because I'm not looking at the reference, but I'm trying to make it a similar width. Then I'll add in a bit of shadow. Okay, and then the split between the lip. I think that's one of the most important bits on the lips. And the corners. A little bit at the top. There. And then the darker shadow, usually underneath. Okay, little line there for I'm using the same angle for that shading with the black pencil, and this way. I think usually people would turn the page, but because that's a bit tricky with the camera, I've kind of gotten used to just twisting my arm. But I think it would be better if you turn the page. Alright, now let's try the eyes. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to do a dark ring around the iris. The other way was I was thinking if I colour it in completely black, but I might first try this. Okay, they look about the same, and then the pupil in the middle. Okay, trying to make them exactly the same. So I might actually leave like that, and then get my 2B, just the top half, because there's a bit of shadow on the iris. There is a light sparkle here, but I didn't leave any white space. Now the face is in. I've spent quite a long time on the face. It's supposed to be a quick sketch, but anyway, I'll get the... Okay, now I'm trying to hold my pencil more loosely. Sometimes I hold it on the side, usually for shading, and sometimes I hold it like this halfway down, or use the finger to steady the pencil, but hold it quite loosely. But when I'm doing the face, I tend to be a bit more careful. All the details here. Okay, yeah, better do the chin carefully. Get this shape right before I go crazy. Okay, yeah, and this one. I think I made this darker because the light's coming from this way. Okay. This hair goes across here. So the advantage with holding it back or with holding it this way is that you can get these thicker lines. Okay, let's go focus on getting around the shape like that. Okay. I think something like that might be okay. Or a little bit of a sharp, oops, sharp line there. Shade in there a bit. I'm using the 2H pencil again. Let's do a bit around there. Okay, I'll make these darker under the eyelids first before I do anything else. Okay, but the nose, you can see it's very dark. That's a lot of shading there. I'm going to try my wife's makeup pad. See how that works. Seems alright. I just want a soft. Oops. Okay, just got rid of the highlight. Get my trusty rubber out. Fine rubber and delete some of that. I'm way overdoing the shading here. But I'll keep going. May as well go all in. Alright, I also want to add a bit of darker hair, so now I'm using the side grip. The 8B pencil is very soft, so it's awesome for these kind of things. It's a lot darker at the top here. I don't like to cover up too much of the lines either because they look really nice. Now for the hat. It is very tricky to get the line right, so I'm going to go back to that shading technique. Now I've got a general idea that I'm happy with. Now, I think this side is actually darker. Please check out some of my other videos to learn more about sketching, and I'll see you next time.